So it's still sticky, eh?
We can hear the gravelly voice of Brian Cochrane, who throws the skip stones for PEI at a Cornwall. I don't know. Listen, it's like throwing to the bright red mud of Prince Edward Island. Look at the 3 red potatoes in there. They all belong to Alberta.
It is 4, actually. There's 1 behind him. Brendan Bottcher just made an incredible wide in-turn to the 4-foot. Trying to play the raise as his only way to get to the 4-foot.
And we'll cut him down, so that's a steal of 3 for Alberta.
Brendan Cathy made a beauty on his first one, too.
Through the port,
yeah.
But he almost drew in a circle where he wanted that last stone to go, and to make it that precise, yikes.
And that's why the big smile on Brendan Bottcher. Already guaranteed a place in the championship round.
Boy. The Scotia front end will eat well after this game. All the teams talk about how great it was underfoot, just like at the Scotties. And same ice maker.
Well, PEI is sitting the 1. Very rarely have we seen them not in some trouble, but here they are with a chance for a couple.
Well, actually trying the split for 3 here, Vic, after Brendan Bottcher went after the open stone and rolled out.
Brian Cochrane, Morgan Curry, Mark O'Rourke. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Should spin.
Come on, over. Oh! How do you like that for 3? Brian Cochrane, the 62-year-old. Oh, that's reason to smile. From Russell, Ontario, outside of Ottawa, the 2-time Canadian and senior champion.
They were holding their breath for a while. Look at the spin. It comes back, goes out, comes back in.
And then Ian McCauley on the brush, and it comes right back to grab enough for 3.
They've had a wonderful week.
They really have.
Like Jason Gunnlaugson made a shot, and Brian was saying to me, 1 in 100 to win the game. We just had it as a highlight. Shot of the year, maybe, or they win that game. They were 1 up on Brad Gucci this morning playing the 8th end.
Really hard. Harder! Gotta go! Gotta go, Alex! Go!
And jammed at the back, got away with it. Still leaves them sitting 1 Nova Scotia at the back. I still think, though, we've seen wonderful moments in this game through the years, but that when Brian Cochrane beat Quebec and the young skip Alec Bedard the other afternoon, and walked up to him afterwards and said, "I want you to remember you're a good team and you're going to be a better team." And I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Lassie.
That was as good as we've seen. That, for me, just may have been the moment of the event.
Let's make this one go away.
Well, look at this, 8-5 in Prince Edward Island. We said all week, Cathy, PEI can throw that finesse game, or they can, breakdown is in the brushing. Final stone is on the way for
Brendan.
Brendan Bottcher.
Facing 2, he's just picking out the open stone.
Wow.
With the score, what it is, he just wants hammer and the lead coming home.
But they can throw it as well as anybody. Mr. Cochrane can, but it's just sometimes the brushing will let them down. And he's given the 2-time runner-up a go.
What do you got to hit that?
He was down 6-0 back. What a comeback.
Okay.
But like,
We've outscored Bottcher 6-2 in the last half.
That's pretty good. Let's go here firm. I mean, without.
Down 2 without. 2
yeah. I don't know. I think Cochrane really likes to fight to the end and play.
Yeah.
I think he thinks that.
This is his last game, probably.
Yeah. It's cool. Go for it.
And we have our 3rd final, and Alberta with 1 in the 10th will win it 9-6 over PEI, and they'll complete the round robin 7 straight wins. Very impressive, and a very nice round of applause for this PEI team, skipped by Brian Cochrane. Really wonderful story. as they've made their way here to Kingston from the island. Ryan Cochrane, who was, as I mentioned, two-time Canadian senior champion, thought about retiring, but then playing with Ian McCauley and Morgan Curry, and the change in the rules. McCauley and Curry playing in natives of PEI. And then, of course, Mark O'Rourke in a 12th prior appearance.
Okay.
So you had the three PEI players and Cochrane there as the import. And that's how they came to be.
I think everything just.
And they finish with a record of
I think you're right, Murph. I
2
think
and
it's another
5.
guard for now, but
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
But what's the next one then?
Freezing the crotch.